Hello, welcome to another productive series. In today's series, we would be solving a practical change of subject question in mathematics, right? So let's quickly delve into our question for the day. Our question for the day: make A the subject of the relation. Our given relation is P equals the root square of the fraction PA minus B over A minus B, right? So let's quickly solve it. So solution, right? So with questions like this, right, you have to square both sides. Okay, you square both sides of the equation, right? So our given equation is P equals the fraction P A minus B all over A minus B, right? Okay, so whenever you have the root square, right, and you want to eliminate it, you square the root, you cancel out with a square, right, in order to eliminate it. And whatever you do for the left hand side or the right hand side, you do same for the left hand side, right? So we have to square each side of the equation in order to eliminate the root square, right? So we square P, so P square is equal to, or in bracket, the root square of PAB over A minus B, bracket close, all square, right? So we have P square equals, or in bracket, the root square PA minus B over A minus B all square. So we cancel out, this square will cancel itself 1, and it will cancel the root square here to eliminate it, right? So we are going to have P square equals PA minus B equals the fraction PA minus B all over A minus B, right? So P square is divisible by 1, right? So it stands on its own as 1, right? Equals PA minus B all over A minus B, right? So with equations like this, where you have two fractions separated by the equal to sign, you cross multiply, right? So P square would cross multiply A minus B, right? Equals to 1 would also cross multiply PA minus B, right? So when you are doing your cross multiplication, right, the denominator here, A minus B, at the right hand side of the equation will cross the equal to sign here to multiply the numerator on the left hand side of the equation in similar trajectory, right? The denominator on the left hand side of the equation will cross to the other half of the equation to multiply the numerator on the other half of the equation, right? So we are going to have our new equation to be AP square minus BP square equals positive 1 multiplying positive PA will give us PA positive 1 multiplying negative b will give us negative b, right? So we have our new equation to be a p square minus b p square equals pa minus b, right? And based on the preamble of our question, we're tasked to make a the subject of the relations. So we have to group like terms, right? So we group those with similar terms at one end and those without at the other end, right? So we start with ap square, right? ap square, right? And we are looking for those with a, right? Which is the only one with a is the only variable with a is positive pa, right? And because it's a positive number and it needs to cross the equal to sign to change its form to become a negative number, right? Whenever a number in an equation like this crosses the equal to sign, it changes or it metamorphizes into its inverse form, right? So if it's a negative number, it will, or a negative variable or value, it will change or metamorphise into a positive number. If it's a positive number, it will change or metamorphise into a negative number. So that's good. So we have negative b here, right? Okay, negative b here, and we also have negative bp square, right? So negative bp square will cross the equal to sign and change its form to become a positive number because it's a negative number, right? So because it's a negative variable, right? So we are going to have positive bp square, right? So we do some factoring out, right? So a is our focus, right? A is our focus, so we have to factor a out. A here multiplying, which number can multiply a for us to get ap square is p square. Which number can multiply positive a for us to get pa, right? It's negative p, right? So equal to, now here we factor out, b is the common factor here, so b, which number can multiply b for us to get negative b is negative 1, right? Which number can multiply b for us to get positive bp square is p square, right? So positive p square, right? So we are going to have p square here. Okay, it's equal to b. So therefore our a is a multiplying p square minus p over b, okay, over b multiplying p square, right? P is a positive number, right? P square minus 1. Okay, it's the same thing. P is a positive number here, right? So we bring it first, and negative 1 is a negative 1. So we bring it in front of p square, right? Making our equation to be b multiplying p square minus 1, right? Okay, so a is dependent on, or in bracket, p square minus p, right? And we want, based on the preamble of our question, right, we want a to be the subject of the relation, so we have to cancel out the dependent variable, which is p square minus p, or in brackets, right? And whatever you do for the left hand side of the equation, you do same for the right hand side of the equation, right? So we would have to cancel out both sides with p square minus p, right? P square minus p, or in bracket, minus p, right? So therefore, okay, so therefore our new equation, or our new equation that makes a the subject of the relation is a equals to the fraction b multiplying p squared minus 1 all over p squared minus p. That's our final answer. Right. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Kindly do well to subscribe for more. Thank you. Bye.